to Jersey Central with Bert Barron on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC. Call Jersey Central at 732-545-9282. Toll free at 888-545-9282. Watch Jersey Central live online at WCTCAM.com or listen on your smartphone with the iHeartRadio or TuneIn apps. Connect with WCTC on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube by searching 1450 WCTC. And now, back to Jersey's Morning Show, Jersey Central with Bert Barron.
8:37, congratulations to Russell in New Brunswick, who was caller number 14, wins the Bobby Bandiera tickets and the VIP tickets to the Conversation with the Clarks event. Congratulations to him. Coming up tomorrow, more Bobby Bandiera tickets and your last chance at the VIP tickets for the Conversation with the Clarks, and that will happen on the show tomorrow. Let's get right to the Raritan Bay Medical Center Jersey Newsmaker Hotline. Welcome in our next special guest who is with us here as we kick off National Nutrition Month, which is happening, of course, in March. Let's welcome a famous TV nutritionist and also New York Times bestselling author of the book Eating in Color. Let's say hello to Frances Largeman-Roth, who is with us here today. Frances, it's Bert Barron. Welcome to WCTC. How are you?
Hi, Bert. I'm great, thanks.
Good to talk to you. Let's talk about some things going on with National Nutrition Month. It seems like there's more of a push nowadays when it comes to organic. Is organic a big a deal as people think it is, Frances?
Well, it's interesting. It is definitely a growing category, and I do choose a lot of organic products, mostly for produce and vegetables and also for dairy. But I think what's most important and what people are really interested in these days is just knowing where their food comes from, knowing the origin of their food, where it was grown, how it was grown. So I think that we're going to continue to see more people interested in that as the years go on.
Is it something I do the shopping. I kind of go along for the shopping. I don't necessarily pay too much attention, though. But organic options, do you typically pay more for those at the grocery store? And if so, is that going to come down or level off at some point?
Well, you do definitely pay a premium right now for organic, especially when we're talking about meat and dairy. And I think as we see more organic farms across the country, I think we will see the price come down a little bit. And I think that conventional will get healthier, if you know what I mean. I think that we're starting to see fewer pesticides used and fewer antibiotics and hormones used. So, the options are getting better across the board, which is what I like to see.
Yeah, that's good. So are parents willing to pay premiums so that their kids can have organic and healthier foods, Frances? Have you seen that?
They are, especially in the snack category. We're seeing a lot of organics there. But, there are a lot of other great options as well.
For example, what's a good option?
So, I have 3 little kids.
Okay.
So I always have snacks in my purse, in the diaper bag, in the car. And one thing that I'm really loving are Annie Chun's seaweed crisps because they're portable. They're gluten and cholesterol-free, bite-sized, oven-bake, not messy at all, and only 80 calories per serving because I don't want them to fill up too much before we can get home and have dinner. And they come in 2 really flavorful options, original as well as gochujang, which is sweet and spicy.
And it's seaweed, and your kids are cool with that?
Absolutely, but we also live in Brooklyn, so we're into a lot of different things there. But it's seaweed layered over brown rice crisp, so it's a very healthy option.
Okay, talk about tuna. I had tuna over the weekend, and tell me if this is a healthy way to prepare it. It was tuna in water, and then it was broiled. It was broiled in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
I put a little slice of cheese over it and melted it. Little mayonnaise and a little pepper. Pretty good choice.
Yeah,
it was so good.
If you were going to serve that with some veggies, that would be even better. But yeah, solid white albacore, especially, I love the one from Bumblebee. It's a really great protein source. Most of us are not getting enough seafood, but we're supposed to. We're supposed to get 8 to 12 ounces a week. So you're doing a great job with that, Bert. And a convenient thing to do is to use canned or in a pouch. Bumblebee has both. And it's an awesome source of protein, and it's low in saturated fat. It's high in vitamin D, which most of us don't get enough of. And, it sounds like you were using the albacore tuna. That has a nice, firm, steaky texture as opposed to the chunk light, which is kind of runny and soupy when you open the can. And then that sort of lends itself to adding a whole lot of mayo. And then, you get this kind of spreadable texture versus the Bumblebee albacore, which is so much better for recipes. That's what I use in my recipes. So, but check out their website because they have a lot of recipes online.
That's exactly how I did it. You were right on with that. Frances Largeman-Roth is our guest this morning, TV nutritionist and also best-selling author of the book Eating in Color. And I'm guessing your book, Frances, talks about, when you're sitting at a plate, have some variety in color, have some green, have some orange for carrots, and eating in color is important for getting good nutrition. Is that what your book's about?
Absolutely, and it's also about having fun with it because I think for so many years nutritionists have been sort of beating people over the head with you have to eat fruits and vegetables, you have to eat fruits and vegetables, and you know what? People still aren't doing it. So I wanted to find a way to get people engaged and to get them to look at these images in the book and say, oh my gosh, that looks so good, I want to make it, versus, oh, that's healthy for me, I probably should eat it. And I also know as a mom that it can be hard to get kids to eat healthy, but you have to do it in a fun, approachable way that engages them. Get your kids involved with the cooking, and it just is. You'll see the results when you really start to have more fun.
Very cool. Someone recently turned me on, Frances, to Vietnamese dining. They taught me how to use the chopsticks, and now I really like it. Now I look forward to going out and having Vietnamese and also Japanese fusion. There's a place near the radio station that does great with that. I'll go with my friends once in a while for lunch. But talk about some easy-to-make exotic meals for Asian cuisine. Are there some things we need to know about there?
Absolutely. I have two ideas for you. One of them launches tomorrow. It's from Panda Express, and it's from their new Walk Smart menu. It's Pacific chili shrimp. It has 11 grams of protein, 200 calories, and it's made with real fresh ingredients like bell peppers, sugar snap peas, and onions, which are hand-cut daily. And that's an awesome on-the-go option. And then I'm not sure if you've tried one of these new meal kit delivery services, but HelloFresh has a great option. It's 3 dinners a week, and they take all the planning, the shopping, and the prepping out of the equation, and that shortcuts you right to the stove. And to me, that's the really fun part. I like the cooking part. And you still have control over what you're making, which means that you're going to have something healthier. These are also nutritionist-approved recipes. They come with pre-portioned ingredients and recipe cards. And they're working with Jamie Oliver, who's an amazing chef. I'm sure you've heard of Jamie Oliver.
Sure.
And so of those 3 recipes, one of them will be from Chef Jamie. And you can go to HelloFresh.com/nutrition and get $35 off your first box. So check it out.
Definitely will. One last thing for you. I'm facing 2 hellishly long days, Frances, probably 2 20-hour days for me today and tomorrow. What can I do? I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling. I'm going to have to eat something somewhere. What's a good grab-and-go kind of thing, top of your head, that you can think of?
Well, I always travel with some almonds in my bag, and I bring an apple with me as well. You can also, for everything that I talked about today, you can go to tipsontv.com. So, and also stay hydrated. Oh my gosh, when you're traveling, you have got to stay hydrated. So, the 20-hour days, that's no joke. But I would say make sure you're eating every 4 hours, and that's going to help you keep your energy levels up.
All right. And stay away from the Red Bull. Go for the water instead. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
All right.
Sure.
All right. We'll make it work. Frances Largeman-Roth, thanks. Great to have you on the show this morning, and we really appreciate having you on. All right?
Okay, thanks a lot, Bert.
All right, take care. All right, my guest, Frances Largeman-Roth, renowned nutritionist and best-selling author. My